Hello again, and welcome to part 3. Didn't originally plan on a part 3, but after part 2 I started having second thoughts about the selfie stick. You may remember from part 2 I had the Sena Prism camera, the part of it mounted to the selfie stick, and I was dangling it sort of down by the road and the wheels. Quite like the effect that came out, but I don't think it's very practical for everyday use. You've got to find somewhere to store this, or you've got to keep stopping and setting it up. So got me thinking, and also leading on from that, I was talking about the Insta360 might be a better solution, but the downside with that is you still need a pole, so you've still got to store it somewhere, and then you can dangle it around, hold it above your head, do whatever you want with it. So not that practical. You've got to probably be on a fairly quiet road to do it, and not all of the shots that you get from the Insta360 I'm that keen on, because they suffer from the rolling shutter effect. It's a fisheye, very wide angle lens as well, so everything looks very curved. About the only shot I really like from it is where people hold it above their head and they use the shot looking down at them. It makes the road very curved and looks like the bike is constantly going around the globe. I quite like that one, but it's about the only one I really do like, and as the cameras are the best part of £300 at second hand, it's probably not that sensible really to buy one just for those few shots. So I remembered that when I originally purchased the Sena Prism, I probably had it 5 years now, and I'd forgotten about all the other bits in the box. But it came with several suction caps, a helmet mount, and a clamp-on bracket that clamps onto handlebars or tubes. So I think what I'm going to try now is, using the Prism, I'm going to try a few locations. So you can have it on top of the top box looking forwards or looking backwards. You can have it at the side of the top box looking forwards or downwards or whatever. The one that mounts to the tubular frame, I've got that clamped on the trellis frame by the battery down low, and you can have the camera sort of looking forward and down at the front wheel. So I'll go outside in a little while and I'll show you a few shots of the camera mounted in the various locations. Then we'll go out on the road and see what the footage looks like from those camera locations. So I'll see you a bit later. Thank you. Okay, I've been outside and recorded several clips of the camera mounted at various locations around the bike. Pretty cold out there today, so I thought I'd come back inside and finish off. So the first one is the camera mounted on top of the helmet. Should give a clear view forward. You can angle it down to get some of the dash or straight ahead. Quite flexible there. The advantage of that over the other Sena that's mounted on the side of the helmet is this one catches some of the helmet in the view. So give that a try. It should just be a clearer view. So the camera angles on the bike are, I'll show you them one by one. The first one is the camera mounted low by the battery looking forward and at the front wheel. You see that now. Hello again. We are now several days later, as the footage from the camera mounted to the top box was pretty unwatchable, as there's quite a lot of movement with the top box, so the camera was jerking quite a bit, sort of up and down, which made the whole footage really unusable. It did work okay for the time lapse, because that's only taking one frame every second, and that works quite well, I think. So I'll show you that now. I also experimented with the clamp bracket mounted to the rack that the top box sits on, and I had the camera sort of facing downwards and rearwards. I used two different angles of that, and I think that works quite well as well. So you can see that footage now. All in all, I have got 4 sort of camera angles, I think, that are usable. I can edit into future footage that I take. The main reason for doing this is that you don't want to have just a single camera take, you know, facing forward, for example, from the helmet, and me talking. That just looks boring and gets boring, and it's not very nice to watch, really. So at least by cutting to different camera angles, it makes it a bit more interesting. And I'll probably add some music as well for some of the clips. But I think that's all I wanted to do on this series of videos. What I'll do next is I'll probably have to wait till the weather improves a bit, and I'll plan a day out, and we'll use the camera angles that I've found that work, and I'll probably go down to Hastings and I'll talk to you about electric motorcycles, and we'll probably take in a recharge en route as well at one of the public charging stations. So see you in the next video. Don't forget, like, subscribe if you want to see more. Goodbye for now.